My name is Ali Tawqir Sheikh and I am CEO of Lead Pakistan. It's a non-profit dealing with issues of climate change. Climate change is a very important issue. It's a global issue. It has challenged humankind the way it has never been challenged before. What has happened is that because of our consumption patterns and the way industry produces things, we have polluted the environment to that extent that it has begun to damage the earth and its life systems called ecosystems. Of course, Pakistan is part of a global family, and as part of Committee of Nations, we will also get affected. In fact, the scientific research shows that we get affected on a daily basis, and nobody is beyond this effect. It's the poor people, it's the rich people, it's the urban people, it's the rural people. We are working for industry or corporations, or we are poor farmers in the villages and remote areas of Pakistan. Will all get affected sooner or later. It's a global phenomena, but for Pakistan, it has two very, very specific, unique features. One is that Pakistan gets more than 60% of its water from glaciers. Alhamdulillah, Pakistan has been very lucky on this score. But now the scientific research suggests that they have begun to melt. They'll melt even with greater speed in coming years, and within a few decades, this water will diminish as a permanent source that gives water to our rivers. We use this water in our agriculture, and we use this water to drink. The same water is used in our industries. Fundamental question, therefore, for us in Pakistan is, what would we do if this water disappears? It has begun to affect the monsoon, and three types of changes I think are very likely to happen. One is that monsoon may shift its destinations. Those areas that do not fall under monsoon may begin to get monsoon rains. Second impact that can come is that its intensity could increase, and therefore we could have torrential rains or a lot of heavy downpour in a small period of time. And third, of course, what is possible is that it could change its timing. Instead of coming at a regular time that it comes in mid-June, it could come sooner or later. These two things, the melting of glaciers and monsoons, will affect us very, very seriously. How would this affect? It will affect the quality of water, the access to water, quantity of water, and the timing of water. Now, because of that, we'll have very serious bearing on the food security. The crops that we grow, the yield that we get, and kind of yield that we expect to have to meet the increasing demand, not only because of lifestyle, but also because of increase of population. So it will affect our agriculture as well, what we call the food security. How would we feed our people in coming years? I think we were very lucky that in '92, the government of Pakistan did the first study about the climate change, recommending that more research should be undertaken. In recent years, we have seen that government of Pakistan took the lead, and it was one of the first countries that designated a distinguished scientist to become an advisor to the Prime Minister. Then, of course, the President of Pakistan took the lead and advised the Planning Commission to set up a task force. I'm a member of that task force, but it has been a privilege to see very, very distinguished individuals working on it in the multi-sectoral context, looking at how the climate is changing and how the livelihoods would get affected and what impact it will have on energy and what impact it will have on other walks of life, and more importantly, how it should be communicated to ordinary people so that our policymakers, our scientists, our decision makers, our business leaders, everyone is better sensitized to deal with this issue. Now, in addition to this task force, then the government of Pakistan also took the lead and announced this year, 2009, as Year of Environment. Ministry of Environment is the focal point. It has made very ambitious and very solid points to undertake a series of activities throughout the year involving hundreds and thousands of people in every major city and province of the country to see that how systematically we can try to bring the issues of climate change and other aspects that have bearing on climate change into mainstream. By mainstream, I mean what kind of policy reforms need to be undertaken, what kind of new projects and programs need to be designed and implemented, how different constituents or different stakeholders can be engaged in this process.